Welcome back. 9:15 is your time. If your home office has gotten so cluttered that you are just now finding last month's cable bill, our next guest can help. Professional organizer Laura Ray says a couple of trays, a file organizer can work wonders in decluttering your life. You are my friend. I love order in my office. And by the way, let me just brag real quick. She is a president of the Georgia chapter of the National Association of Professional Organizers. I didn't even know there was an organization.
Yes, we nationwide we're 4,000 strong. So here in Atlanta we have about 80 organizers. We're ready to help.
I need to be a supporting member because those are my people, organizers. All right, let's talk about this. First of all, let's start with this. For people who don't know, this is a piece of paper. There are people who've gone paperless and they really don't, this means nothing to them, but I still like to have papers in my office.
Yes, there are lots of people who still want their paper. They want the actual bill coming in the mail so they can touch it, feel it, and then pay it. Yes.
So where do we start?
Well, it's so interesting. In most homes I go in, the paper lands in the kitchen. So it doesn't necessarily make it all the way to the home office. So I say embrace it, set up a mail center in your kitchen. And so you'll need a few things. You'll need either trays or a desktop file, and you'll need a recycle bin or a shredder. And then you can conquer your mail when you bring it inside the house.
But even the bins have order to them. Like there's a certain, like you've got them all, see there, all labeled there?
Yes, exactly. So mail to open, so obviously that's when you bring it in the house and you don't have time to deal with it at all. You want a consistent place to put it every time. Then when you're ready, when you're feeling good and ready to process that mail, I like to call it dealing out a deck of cards. And so you've opened it all, you've gotten rid of the envelopes, the bill inserts, and now here's what's important. Okay. And then you're actually going to make a decision on each paper. So you'll say this is a bill and this is something I need to take action on. This I'm just going to file because there's no action required, but I'm going to get it out of the way. I want to keep it. I'll file it somewhere else. And then just dole out your categories here, and then here we have recycle. If you'll put that.
There we go.
If you're really not in the market for something, you want to just get rid of your ads right away, because you know what? In a couple of days, you'll get a new catalog.
That is so very, very true. Here's the thing. People have good intentions. Like they start they get the idea, they're going to do it, they commit to it. A couple of months later, then even this is a mess.
Yes, yes. And so if you can handle your mail, if it's not every day, at least every other day, but have a system so it doesn't take over your life or take over your kitchen. By the way, these are stackable. And then I also have another option, which is a desktop file. So this is a little bit more of a space saver, Karen. The first 4 hanging folders are labeled just like the trays. But then other papers I find in a kitchen, this is a great place to keep them. So coupons, school activities, school menus, forms for school. This all can be kept in here as well. So I like to call this the command center.
Well, let's look at some before and after pictures.
Okay,
you sent us a couple. The first picture that we have, I think we have that, Jennifer. Okay. Oh, wow.
Yes, this is a home office nook. And to be fair, this woman had just had a second child. All right, there are seasons in life where you lose a little control, but that's okay. You want to take back control.
Gave chuckle.
And Joanne. These systems can help take back control.
That's the same office?
This is the same office nook, yes. And most of it was paper. I mean, there were some packages to return and that kind of thing, but we set up a filing system. The command center's on the desktop, and then the long-term storage file drawers are below.
Okay. Did we have another set? I think we had another before. Oh, wow. Okay.
Right, so a lot of paper.
Wow.
This does not look like she has command of this, but we set it up and we used a few baskets in the shelving.
Oh my goodness.
Just to
look
hide
at that.
some of the things, but this way she can find it in 15 seconds or less.
That makes me happy. That gives me peace of mind. Just good stuff. I love it. Laura, thank you so much for that. A big thank you for Laura Ray for her great tips on mail and paper organizing. For more information on today's segment, just log on to myfoxatlanta.com. Click on the Good Day tab and search for the viewer information story.